Van Halen, man. Has it been a year?
Oh yeah, I think it's been over a year. I lost track. With COVID, I don't know what year it is or anything like that.
Yeah, for some reason I can't. We've lost a lot of great ones over the last 5 years
Yeah,
or so. I still can't. Yeah, it's weird, Like
yeah,
I remember him with the wavy hair, and big smile and stuff in the late '70s and the '80s, and just youth. I mean, I think he's a couple years older
yeah. He
than
was
me,
always
me and
smiling,
you.
man. You know?
Always smiling and just he was living a rock and roll life.
Yeah,
They all were. They all were.
yeah. You know what? I can't. I always get a kick out of it. It's like,
They were living this. They were living this song almost every day for a while. Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Into the Music. My name is Gregory, and that guy over there is Christopher. And Chris, what do you have? But first, how are you doing today?
I'm
How's
good,
everything?
man. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks, man. So yeah, man, I'm really into some good music. Just the big question is Kofi or your stuff?
My stuff.
All right. What do you
Um,
got in your bag of tricks, man?
I'm pretty damn sure you're gonna like this one. It's Van Halen.
Oh, they suck. Are you
I
serious?
know, but we try to, to have some variation.
All right.
So I
If
got
I
this
must.
sucky van named Van Halen. The song is "Ain't Talking About Love."
Oh, okay.
So I'm sure you've heard it before. Before.
It's up there. It's up there. Yeah.
It's up there.
Good song, man. It's a great song. All right, cool.
All right.
All right.
Give
Let's
it another
go.
listen, and we'll talk about it.
Okay. So good.
I stood and looked down. I lost a lot of friends there, baby. I got no time to mess around. So if you want it, got to bleed, boy, baby. Yeah, got to bleed, baby. You got to bleed, baby. Got to bleed, baby. Ain't talking about love. The love is running to the core. Ain't talking about love. Just like I told you before. Ain't talking about love. Don't wanna talk
Yeah, that is one of their better songs. Great song, actually. Um, and Lee Roth's voice is like the best. It's so strong on this song. Let's go talk to Chris about this. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
ain't
But you're
talking
not talking
about.
about love. You're talking about,
I'm talking about ain't talking about. Ain't
yeah,
talking
got
about
nothing to
love.
do with love, man.
Well, actually, it does. It's how much I love that guitar, how much I loved Eddie Van Halen's playing, how much I love that beginning part where he does that sort of that dun, 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 wow, in the beginning. Um, and I could go on, and then the middle, and then the end, and everything in between. I love David Lee Roth's voice actually in this song, and for a band that I overall like. There was just hit and miss. There was just so much I could take of some of his gimmicky voice sometimes. That
Of David Lee Roth.
yeah, that wah, wah. um,
I don't know what the hell that was, but okay.
but he sings kind of straightforward in this. It's a very it's just kind of straight out rock. Singing a rock song in a rock band. Um, the whole song is just great. It's catchy for a rock song, and it's not like Jump, where they really went poppy with that,
Yeah.
and it's just almost like screamed out. We
Yeah.
want to get like commercial. This song didn't have to be like that. This is a rock song that just is catchy. It's just catchy in the rhythm, and what the singing and the catches and the hooks. It's just brilliant. It really is. So it goes down as, to me, one of the great, have a cup of coffee. It goes down as one of the great Van Halen songs, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I knew you'd like it. I mean,
Yeah.
I love this song. And okay, so this song is from their first album.
Yeah.
So they really kicked ass with that first album. I mean, they just hit the scene big time. And so it's the self-titled album, Van Halen, and it's from 1978.
Okay.
Going back a ways.
Yeah.
This album had a lot of big songs. I had Eruption. It's got their remake of You Really Got Me. That was pretty big.
It goes down as one of the great debut albums of.
It's got Jamie's Crying. It's got Atomic Punk. It's got Ice Cream Man. So it's got a lot of
that. I love that song.
Ice Cream Man. Yeah, maybe we'll do that one. Now.
And that's where Lee Roth's, David Lee Roth's voice is too. Like, I'm the ice cream man. Stop me from passing by.
And you like that or you don't like that?
I actually like it. There's something really actually fun. See,
that's a cover, right?
Yes. Okay. Some of his hammed up is kind of. I mean, when it fits the song, and that's kind of bluesy.
He does ham it up, but I like him. And as much as he
overall,
as much as he was like an attention hog, I still don't care because he's still charismatic, and to me he did it a lot of it was tongue in cheek. He was quite a performer though.
Yeah, no, I think I'm coming off like I don't like him. No, I like the whole band, and I like the band a lot actually. And overall, and I'll take David Lee Roth over Sammy Hagar. Oh yeah. I'm just talking about this song. This song is why to me it sets itself apart from like some other stuff, and there's other great stuff too where Lee Roth was a great rock singer in a great rock band. I mean, they have dude, you and I could just do a whole channel on just Van Halen. So but this is just his voice also just gets into the song. It's just I love that part where he talks. And you have Eddie's guitar playing kind of like just sort of subtly in the background, and where Roth is talking, that's genius. That is like so good.
Yeah. This is one of the first songs of theirs I ever heard, and I remember. I have to say I had never heard anything like this. They really had a unique sound.
Yeah.
The early sound, and So as far as the genesis of this song, according to Genius Lyrics, it lists all the band members as who it was written by.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, from what I understand, David Lee Roth actually was the writer for a lot of their songs, or the originator. But I don't know how much he just did the lyrics as opposed to the music. I don't know. But so anyway, we never did covered Van Halen before, so I will tell a bit about the band member, who the band members are. Got the two brothers, two Van Halen brothers, Eddie Van Halen and Alex Van Halen. You know, Alex playing the drums, Eddie guitar, of course. David Lee Roth, of course, as the frontman singer, and Michael Anthony, who played bass.
Okay.
And to me, they're just such a tight band. I mean, these guys had it down. And yeah, that of course, Eddie Van Halen's guitar playing just stands out above it. Everything else, everything's good, but he's such an amazing guitar player, and these were such new sounds and such I would say aggressive sounds in a way. You know, even the tone, the way it was recorded, the guitar was, it dominates. And speaking, you know, it definitely dominates their earlier music. Then like when they were Sammy Hagar, some of the later stuff, Eddie Van Halen's guitar playing it stepped back a little bit as far as being dominant or not. Still good. Still good, but different styles, you know?
Absolutely.
And it says that this is a song. I don't see this really. It says it's a song, a contributor wrote this, that it's a song about showing dominance over a woman, which soon became one of Van Halen's most iconic songs. But I don't see that. I see it as just like, yeah, I'm not talking about love. It's about sex, man. I mean, who we can, you know, so that's what it is. Now, apparently, Eddie Van Halen said that it was supposed to be a punk parody. He is quoted as saying, "A stupid thing to us, just two chords." But you know, it's far beyond that, because when I think of punk, I think of course, it had the rawness of that, but as far as the virtuosity involved, that was. And I'm not saying punk bands they're not. You know, there are no virtuosos there.
No, I get
really accomplished musicians. It's just that one of the whole ideas behind punk was to strip things down to the basics, right? And have just that raw sound, and to get away. At least originally the original idea of it was to get away from this highly refined stuff. Now, what they did in this song was their musicianship was highly refined, but the sound was raw as hell.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that? I mean,
I would agree.
It's just pure energy throughout.
Oh yeah. There's I really hope that I get lucky and you know what I'm talking about. There's a part of the song where there's this, and it's not a guitar solo like we know what Eddie Van Halen would do, just go, but there's that part of the song where all of a sudden you hear the guitar go, and like it's taken, and it's production too that's helping it, but it just takes it. There's that guitar, there's that solo, or there's something, that piece, the guitar piece, that
I think I know what you're talking about.
It just, I mean, that
kind of it drifts off a little bit.
Tails
off.
But the intensity,
and it was layered with the other stuff that was
later on.
Bass. Yes.
Yeah. But there's intensity in that. When I was hearing this again, you know, and I'm like, you know, like I love that part. That jumps out at me in that song. It's not that kind of, you know, where later on, I guess, a couple albums later, he's going up and down. Well, he was doing Eruption anyway. But I mean, that was just, it was just all within and contained within the song. And it was just a real beautiful, wonderful, you know, guitar part there.
You know what thing about, and I'm just thinking about this now, with a lot of Van Halen songs with Eddie Van Halen's guitar playing, you hear a lot of, to my ears, I'm not going to say they're harmonics. They're not harmonics like on a guitar, you know, where you're just put your finger on the fret, you know?
Yep.
They're not that, but I mean, he does do that, but they're not that, but there are the overtones to what he's playing. So it gives it's shooting off all these different harmonic series from what he's playing. So you get that you get this cutting sound, but it's also overall enveloping, because you know, when you play a note on a guitar, it's got a harmonic series it plays. It plays other notes that are overtones that resonate, and you get that all over the place with his playing, and the way they record it it catches all of that to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And another thing he does that was to me, it was unique. I don't know if he was the first one to do it, but he definitely made it prominent. Was when he'd hit a note. A lot of times when he hit a note, he'd press so hard on that fret that the note would go sharp just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it's got that. It's not a wah wah sound, but it's a little uptick in the pitch, and so it's got that kind of wah sound. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
Like it's wah 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 wah.
Yeah.
But I think you know what I mean, and
I do.
Yeah,
I think I do. Yeah. Wow.
You know when you press too hard on a fret, and it just stretches the string.
Yes.
Stretches the string. So
yeah.
So
he had to have big hands and big fingers. You know, so many guitarists, man, they have.
I don't think so. Eric Clapton has little hands.
So many great guitarists have big hands, man. They really.
Yeah, but some have small ones.
Who was it?
Some of them only have these fingers, like Django Reinhardt.
Me and my sons were just watching someone, and we were like,
Chuck Berry has used hands.
His hands was huge. Yeah. Anyway,
I think you got a real mix there. I don't think here's the thing. If you can play like playing Chuck Berry stuff, of course Eric Clapton can probably imitate Chuck Berry's riffs, every one of them, right?
Yeah.
But he's probably got to move his hands, jumping it around, you know. Whereas Chuck Berry could reach. Chuck Berry could do a hammer-on thing with with a bass thing on the bass notes, and just not even move his hand position. But somebody else would just change the finger, you know.
Yeah, but I think it also allows a bigger hand allows you to kind of go up and down the neck a little bit more freely. It also allows that thumb. That thumb could be actually
good enough. You can do it.
That thumb could actually be the finger that actually goes on,
like a Jimi Hendrix thing.
Yeah, yes. Absolutely.
But what I'm saying is, if your hands are not big enough to do it, it's no excuse to not be able to do it if you want to do that. Yeah. You just have to find a different way to do it.
I was also thinking about what you're saying about hitting the string really hard, and just that you had to have real
that's
strength.
Not hitting the string hard. It's pressing down on the fret hard. But anybody can do that. You know.
I can't believe he's gone, man. Has it been a year? Eddie Van Halen, man. Has it been a year?
Oh yeah, I think it's been over a year. I lost track. With COVID, I don't know what year it is or anything like that.
Yeah, for some reason I can't. We've lost a lot of great ones over the last 5 years or so. I still can't. Yeah, it's weird, Yeah. Like I remember him with the wavy hair, and big smile and stuff in the late 70s and the 80s and just youth, I mean, I think he's a couple years older than
he was always smiling, man.
Always smiling, and he was living a rock and roll life. They all were, they all were,
Yeah. You know what I always get a kick out of is like
they were living this song almost every day for a while.
Eddie Van Halen and Valerie Bertinelli.
Yeah.
They look the same. They look like they could be twins. Right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Am I right?
They look alike.
Am I right?
Are you going to put up a picture of them next to each other on the video? I just gave them a little.
Yeah, see, now you're getting like spoiled with all the stuff that I stopped putting in. Yeah, what else you gonna put in, Greg?
Yeah, once you started that, I would expect it all the time.
Yeah, and now you're pissed when I can't believe he didn't do that. So with that said, I'm gonna take us out, man, and say, Chris, you have a good rest of the day, and everyone out there, really hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you did, hit the like button, that'd be pretty cool. Hit the sub button if you haven't already, that'd be great. We'd love to have you on board, and we'll see each and every one of you on the next episode of Into the Music.